Hello everyone, my name is Dennis Uhuru and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about the cost of living with two children in Nairobi, Kenya. I have to say I'm not married at this point, but more relevant to this video is the fact that I'm an insurance agent. And as such, I talk to a lot of people about their incomes and how they live with their families. So that gives me a little bit of insight as to the cost of living with children in Nairobi. Now, quick disclaimer, a lot of people manage to live with far less than what we're going to talk about, but that is not an ideal life, and all of us want to live an ideal life. We're just going to be looking at the basic necessities. As you watch this video, anything you agree or disagree with, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you find that you enjoy the video, don't hesitate to leave a like, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me as a small YouTuber. With that said, let's get on with the video. It just so happens that the previous video I did talks about the average cost of rent all around the world, and part of that is rent in Nairobi. I'll leave a link to that video here and you can watch if that is a subject that piques your interest. But now let's look at rent for a family of four. In Nairobi, a middle-income family, both parents alive and two kids, typically lives in a two-bedroom house, with the children sharing one bedroom and the parents living in the other bedroom. Such a house, if you're lucky and you live in the outskirts of town, will cost you anywhere from 15,000 to 30,000. Now, because we are concentrating on the bare minimum, let's use 15,000 as a cost of rent for this family of four. Different families have different menus. That of course affects the cost. You find that some families don't eat meat, or certain people in the family don't eat meat. Certain people in the family are intolerant to things like milk, and that of course affects the cost. For the sake of everyone, I put the cost of food at 18,000 Kenyan shillings. Now, someone would ask, how did you arrive at that? So let me break it down. The cost of a packet of milk in Kenya right now is 60 shillings, and the cost of bread is 60 shillings. So that is 120 shillings. A packet of milk typically makes 3 to 4 cups of tea, depending on the person making the tea, of course. Other people like their tea thick, other people don't like their tea as thick. For the sake of this family, one packet of milk is sufficient. So that is 120 shillings for breakfast. Then I put the cost of lunch at 200 shillings. Children are in school, the parents are at work. 200 shillings is a good figure to work with. Then I put the cost of supper at 300 shillings. For most meals, 300 shillings is a good average to work with. Multiplied that by 30 and got 18,000 Kenyan shillings. Cooking oil, 3 liter, 1,000 Kenyan shillings. 3 bags of 2 kg maize flour, that is 600 shillings. 2 kg sugar, that is 400 shillings. 2 rolls of 10-pack tissue paper, that is 500 shillings. 2 bags of 2 kg wheat flour, that is 600 shillings. Soap, that is 500 shillings. Washing powder, that is 500 shillings. And then miscellaneous things such as tea leaves, margarine, salt and spices, I put down at 1,000 shillings, bringing the total cost to 5,000 thereabouts. Now, of course, I've left out many things and many other luxuries that families buy when they go shopping. But these are the major things, these are the necessities that each and every family will do at the end of the month if they have the money to do that. Let's assume that both parents are working and they live in Ongata Rongai like I do. The cost of transport to town from this place is 100 shillings. That is 400 shillings, and then 400 shillings times 30 is 12,000 Kenyan shillings. And that is a huge cost. Other families would choose to go for a loan and maybe buy a small car, and the average cost of fuel for a small car would come to thereabouts maybe 10,000 monthly, dropping the kids to school and going to work and coming back home in the evening. So we'll put the cost of transport or fuel at 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Now, we live in an age where internet is becoming more and more a necessity and less a luxury. And we are going to be putting the cost of internet at 3,000 Kenyan shillings monthly. Safaricom is the leading telecommunications provider as well as a leading internet provider. And 3,000 Kenyan shillings gets you their minimum internet plan for your home internet. If our family of four goes out to eat once every month, in an average restaurant, a plate of food costs 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So for our family of four, eating out will cost 4,000 Kenyan shillings. This will include water, electricity, charity. Charity is any money that you send to your family members or your friends if there are any fundraisings going on and things like that. So miscellaneous, I put down for a total of 10,000 Kenyan shillings monthly. Keep in mind that this is just an average for an ideal situation. I have to repeat once again that most families of 4 in Kenya live with a lot less than 71,000 monthly. But like we said, theirs is not an ideal life. Again, 71,000 Kenyan shillings, strictly speaking, will not be sufficient for a family of 4 because, like I said, we haven't looked at school fees, we haven't looked at hospital bills, we haven't looked at many other things, hidden costs that come with raising a family. So that's been that from my side. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any reactions whatsoever, leave them in the comment section. I'll be glad to engage with you. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. I'll be seeing you on the next.